That shit is crazy. Don't
It's the
scare the crap.
NFL on
Scare the
EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Panthers, and it's coming up next. And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Some perspectives, ain't bitch take that back seat.
Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be left.
Bro, why you offside? What the fuck?
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's complete out left to Ayuk. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Play action, now Purdy. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy.
You guys
work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Penalty is declined.
I think in academic particular, there's a big scarcity mindset. And this needs people to be negative about everything. But that's going to be too hard. If I said if you scared, then that means that the thing that I want to do is the thing that you or if you get attention,
Purdy looking to throw.
these things,
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 31. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Very unique time where you can be cautious.
They'll try and pick it. And hit behind the line.
He left these. Pop that boy.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it.
That's how you run to the ball and make a hit.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the
It just seems
turnover.
kind of silly. You know, but the subject.
And on their
Hey,
first
go for
drive,
it.
the offense
The
staying
subject's
out
not
there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
So what did you immediately want to do when you first started?
Now Purdy.
Yeah, he right there.
He started.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Roughing the passer, defense.
And I got a job at the TV station where I was first.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they would be diligent about throwing the flag.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Eventually, and I was convinced that this is what I wanted to do.
Purdy from the gun. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
You'd have picked that fumble up.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Walked out of the bathroom, but I had only
That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
We started the East Coast, we learned
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. They'll run on first down with Hubbard to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They go play action. Young.
That's a ball, nigga. We get it.
Pretty good shot.
Anyway.
Trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
Yeah, sure. That's okay.
So you get sent to some area.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I spent some time in Easter first.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Everything goes. There's no bit of infrastructure that functions the way it's supposed to function. I learned that was right. Well, that was cool. It was pretty. It was warm. And there are so many mosquitoes.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Different species come out.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive. They answered that one.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing here, Purdy.
I've never experienced anything like it in my life. Like, where'd they come from?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as he'll get this down to the 40. Purdy now to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. That able to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
You don't want to miss this thing. It will be gone in a flash. Shop in-store or online at Holdings.com. This Tuesday through Thursday, current holders.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Purdy.
Yeah, he moved. They never move like that.
Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the
They
yardage.
normally just chill in that zone.
Plays yet, as they finally get down into
Yeah,
the
that's
red
that.
zone and look to finish this off with 6.
But they do better with the so they're actually
Delay of game, offense.
It's, you know, that's but they can live all year round, so it's not check. They're not that worried.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Oh, I'm going to just wear
Still first down.
You don't need any of this stuff, but it's
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Thousands of people that live on the Tiger River in Siberia. And it's all these subsistence people that are 15.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the hole in the red zone,
that's what's so weird.
tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Damn, juke the shit out of me. I
To run for it, the decision a good one.
thought he was gonna slide. This nigga was sliding the whole game. I ain't gonna lie, he played good.
I think
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Also depression, anxiety, all that stuff. This is what
He's going to use his legs here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
I mean, let me run again, nigga. Fuck that. He thought he like he doing that shit. Nah, nigga, we let our lesson. Fuck that. Keep that nigga in the pocket. He gonna get your ass.
From the right hash here should be an easy one. And his kick
I'm probably a little too shifty right now.
Well,
The guy here is shifty like Vic.
On 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for him.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now 3rd down and 7.
This particular expedition was particularly insane compared to
Looking to throw, Young.
Also, we didn't also
Now be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now a give, it's Hubbard going left. And a short gain down to about the 33. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
Good hit.
Inside the 30.
Good boy.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
And then it
And he'll find
Oh
Thielen
shit.
on the
Yeah.
right side.
God,
And his
fuck.
bid for the first down coming up short as
Gotta
he's
go for
tackled
it.
at the 25. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
I try to secure the catch thinking that it's something different.
Young takes it on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You can only take so much stuff in.
On play action, Young sliding out of the pocket.
Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy. You dropped that one, but you're making up for it now.
Off the play fake.
Oh shit.
They'll roll him out right.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to switch to the run play, but I be forgetting that if you don't hit triangle, it goes that. I should have just ran friendly. That's a waste of time. Me being the bitch. We going in. We going in. We getting in. No matter what. I'm doing. Game trying to be cute and shit. We run the football. That cute shit.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And then the guy who was
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no.
Mark Purdy be trying, though.
He was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Fitness data in the personalized values now 7% small with 14 days matter though. Whatever change, the insight you get from move will totally change the way you
On
rest,
4th down, the
train,
Niners tried
and
out
show
Mitch
up
Wishnowski.
every day.
Oh, wait a minute.
Football.
Yeah, wait a
Panthers
minute.
going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowski to put this one away.
A new feature that demystifies the aging process and shows
This is taken at the 23.
Damn, some of these things gotta be a little faster. They should be able to bend that corner.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Or pregnancy. It's the only wearable that gives you a truly comprehensive view of the body. Designed
On 1st down, they'll start out.
Damn, nigga. Oh, that's a great play by you. Whoever that is, he need a raise. And we throwing the ball a little bit. Okay.
They don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
No, we gonna run the ball.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
And my nigga know I got confidence in him.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be
It's got to be a little faster though.
35 at the 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Young takes it on the sneak, and he is going to have a Panthers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I'll try thin deep.
Here is Young.
That's what really.
Oh, he got lucky. Thought he got inside, but beat him deep.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, if they ain't man, he ain't getting it.
He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Got there in time, huh?
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This 2nd and 4.
And these niggas know you look.
Young to throw it. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Now Young. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll play fake. Now Young.
I can't get the ball off, man. I got one play to the end zone in 3 minutes.
Going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
You put me double trouble. They're going to give me X, you're going to be triangle. 1 or 2.
Young will set to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
That's a fascinating way to look at the story.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro.
Who's the first person to figure out to get him on the stage again?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Thank you.
Purdy will set up to throw
So
it here.
these people that live up there,
This goes to the tight end, Eric Silver. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now we give right side McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Purdy looking to throw.
Damn, broke me up.
That's to McCaffrey, complete.
Damn, we making that nigga fumble, bro. We just gotta get the ball. I better kick that field goal and call it a day. Well, you making a fumble, that's 2. You can get the ball though.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. It's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Powering his way forward. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From left side, it's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown.
The stage that
A great effort there. 77 yards.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was doing with that. I literally missed that. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Trying to make it a 10-point game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
They know which way the people would go. If you're utterly helpless.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more.
Have these gifts. So they would take these wraps. They would build these wraps.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
People that come in that want to extract resources.
Now Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, we did.
Purdy.
Which is really fascinating about the one particular, because
Man, y'all gotta hit Purdy. I'm gonna catch him one time clean. He ain't never gonna run again.
A good decision at the end. The pull and run gets 9 yards and a first. Back to throw, Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Purdy now to throw. And he's got it. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
That nigga was all out of bounds, but they know they lost.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Previous play is under review.
From 3 yards out, and the 49ers have
In the
cut
fucking
it back
stands and
within a
shit.
score.
Nah, that nigga feet out, bro.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
His foot was on the white line. Ain't like it was. They don't show the other angle.
Stuff that they had, and all that's left is these rings.
Fuck out of here. They trying to cheat.
So cool. You can see
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
He wide open right there, and I got these niggas supposed to be in the middle. That's why I'm getting some. Like, nigga, y'all niggas dumb. You right there.
From 3 yards out, and the Niners have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive in total 8 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Was fought by the whole idea that we could get James but it's actually being
and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49ers in some discomfort. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So now we got to do take on McCaffrey, and they ain't got no backup.
As they start with a 1st and 10. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 58 yards rushing for him down to this point.
Next drive, if we score a touchdown here, next drive, I'm blitzing just to fuck up the McCaffrey.
Right back to Hubbard.
Well, if he had a 4.2 40, we'd have been gone. That would have been a peon.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Young now from the 50. That is caught by.
Well, if you blocked him at all, we could have been running for a touchdown.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. 2nd down and 6 now.
Check pink.
Check pink.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
Get in there. Oh, my God.
Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up 1st and goal. Young takes it on the sneak, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal.
You can make the same play twice, buddy.
Young takes it on the sneak.
I had to make the same play twice, buddy.
Rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers had 6 to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I'm going to go get a snack real quick. Finish this damn game. Hungry.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
At the start of the 4th and 1, get a snap.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be
I ain't gotta do it, say
everything they were
it.
doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That was when they picked it.
Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Purdy.
Damn, he wide open.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Oh, he's slipping.
That one good for 37 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Completes it to the tight end.
Yeah, no chance of getting it.
Out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. Back to throw again. That's Samuel caught left side. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown!
Yeah, Purdy both. Came in front of Purdy.
From 8 yards out, and the Niners are back within a score.
Miracle recipes, this meat and vegetables.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal.
It's all developed.
So that winds up a...
But if I think about blitzing, I'll give him some mistakes for blitz for the fourth. I started blitzing that nigga in the fourth. That's to get our snap.
It can help your dogs eat healthier.
Niggas is hungry, bro.
Energetic.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set.
Hey, why don't y'all donate some money so I can get some pizza? I know y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all got it. I don't want no pizza. You know what I really want? Like a fire fruit bowl.
Sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Like a fire fruit bowl.
There to make the stop. Second and 7.
There's some watermelon in there, some mango.
50% off your first box.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh,
Oh,
the handoff, it's Hubbard.
what the hell's going on there?
Plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal
See what
on
they're
this
going
play
to do this
coming up.
time.
He's breathing.
Young to throw it.
Oh, he got there just in time.
Release as this will be incomplete.
You got to pump the ball, y'all.
Here's Johnny
You got a
Hacker
chance to
now. As
tie
he's
it up
on
or
the
go,
field for the first time this afternoon.
go up. I got to replay defense. I don't got a cushion no more.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair
Right,
catch
switch
is made
defense
right
up.
about the 19-yard line.
That's
So
good dying.
possession goes over here
Dying
on the
package.
punt. And the
Go
Niners
man,
will
more
go on
man.
offense. First and 10. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy got his man complete
That
over
didn't
the
work.
middle. That's Jennings.
Okay.
And
We're
he
going to
gets
trick
this one
Purdy
just
somehow.
shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch.
I'm saying this drive, them gets now.
And we're back now in
I don't
Charlotte.
do this play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams.
I ain't want to say I didn't want to do this play. They got me.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Looking to throw. Purdy completes it to Jennings. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get 7 yards.
So illegal contact, holding.
To the 10 before he's taken down.
Holding. Offense.
I'll take that.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll look to throw again.
Let's go. Finally trick these niggas. Finally trick these niggas. I had to trick them niggas. Nope. He thought he could be open off the line of scrimmage. Hell no. Fuck that. Had that nigga dropped in his own. That's the only way I was going to get Birdie. I had to trick that nigga, man. I had to wait till the 4th, though. All right. Should I go with a snicker? Should I finish? Man, I might just finish up. I feel walking upstairs right now. I ain't gonna hold you. No, all of that work for that. Wow, bro. I should have went and got a snack. That's why I know I should have got a snack. Every guy telling me I should have got a snack. All of that work for nothing. This nigga to fumble the fucking ball. This nigga to fumble the fucking ball, man. This is indeed.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Fucking bum.
The scoop and score.
Lost the game, Hubbard.
Play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific
That nigga fast as shit, problem.
here as he gets it down all the way
They both
inside
shit.
the 30. They go play action. Young.
Oh my gosh, non-throwing ass nigga. Throw the ball.
Picked up by Talon.
Wide open.
And he will take it across
I'm about to stop cutting this shit right now. Cause that shit, this nigga is open as shit. Why the ball just start going slow as fucking is? Like he wasn't open. This doesn't make no sense. Computer starting to cheat. Quarter can computer starting to cheat.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more.
Why are we saying the computer cheat, bro? So maybe my nigga fumble for no reason. Because they mad because I tricked that nigga Purdy. That's why. They got tricked, nigga. I'm mad. Now they be trying to give me penalties and shit to make up for they fucked up shit. That's some bullshit.
They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
In that pass, dude. Man, that nigga was open. He threw that shit slow as fuck.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Back to throw. Purdy.
Purdy.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Nature is so good. The promoter, I don't know,
Purdy from the gun. And look at this.
He's only keep fucking with me.
They need it. It's intercepted.
I'm taking shit out the air now. Cheating ass niggas. Why they gonna make him fumble again? But they mad because I picked Purdy off again. This nigga's fumbling. Running fumbling ass nigga.
Anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Hubbard. 7 yards there and a first down.
Okay, they'll show you ain't scared, nigga.
It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
They mistook his white tennis shoes. That's what it was. It wasn't soccer.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Places where there are big things like dodos that are amazing and probably not going to kill you. So.
Sure, there's some stuff that won't kill you, like giraffes.
Giraffes. I've been told that a giraffe is the dumbest.
So far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Because they're so big.
Young going to give to Brooks. He'll take it inside the 25.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Young working out of the gun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick,
That's a good play by him.
you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy,
I'm not even scared. I'm about to go for it. I don't give a fuck.
let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They want to stop
They
me.
went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
Might
So
stop
many
me.
times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly,
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And also threw it to X. Here you go, sir.
They're going to get the ball on the turnover as they
Hey, what the fuck is play
hold
this?
down.
Hell no. That's not what I want to do. They just caused some random play for me.
That's
Yeah.
caught by Jennings. And he
They just
works
called a
on
random
first
play for me.
25 before being tackled. An
Fucking
excellent way to
3-4.
start the drive there, 18 yards. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Cool. But also took the first one to just try to keep
Looking to throw.
You were right there. You ran right past the ball, bro. You got to pick that. Come on.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
There's a wire.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
Real problem. And they're going to get worse. They're going to get way better.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
so fun. Way more fun than going outside and get bullied. You know, that's fun. You could be a badass. Call of Duty.
They go play action here. Purdy taking a shot for Samuel. That is intercepted.
Oh, we need that. Okay. I want the truth here.
Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
I just got to think to myself, at this point in the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
It's so wild. It's one thing to see them play, but it's another thing to be close to them, where you're outside. There's no fence.
Fuck, know what I want to do.
And you look in their eyes like, there's a different
now
animal.
Young.
That is a totally different. I've seen this.
Being chased
That
out
is a
left.
totally different animal. Makes no difference. I could go outside one.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I've never seen. I've never looked in
Young.
These aren't even that old.
Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And
Here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And she was like a
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's first and goal.
I'm glad you got to see the Bulls before. They were probably already
Yeah,
especially compared to
that's the end of it. They get very close, though.
Young to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
That didn't exist.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing.
I'm really going to get this snack now. Because last time I didn't get the snack, it went bad. And Baby Jesus said, "Get the snack right now and then finish it." I'll be right back, y'all. Get the snack and finish it.
screamed. She had this cry, this scream. baby's bottle with no evidence whatsoever, right? Just everybody was like, yeah, awesome. Even the New York Times was completely behind it. They published an editorial talking about, they called the hippos lake cow bacon. Yeah.
What year was this?
This was the early 20th century.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Got my snack. We good to go. Let me show you my snack so y'all don't think I wasn't really making a snack.
How these new assholes give a nation
Let me show y'all my snack real quick. We doing today?
Failed House bill sought to increase the
So
availability
something
of
healthy
low-cost meat by importing the hippopotamus.
healthy and good at the same time.
Lake
Show y'all
cow
my snack.
bacon.
Yes, brilliant. This is such a, it's so funny, but it's not fair.
Let me show y'all my snack real quick. Back up, Jasper. My cat trying to get my snack. Back up. Nigga, you ain't got to scratch me to get no food. You better back the fuck up. Or you can beat the fuck up. Stupid. Let me show y'all my snack right here. Let me show y'all. This is a crackhead. Crackhead, baby. No. Crackhead, baby. Show y'all my snack. What I got here. Got some pretzel buns, some eggs, some nacho cheese, you know what I'm saying? It's a little late night egg protein in the gym. Jasper, you know what I mean? Just scratch me for some eggs. I'm bleeding. I think I'm bleeding. Man, look at that. War, look at that. Scratch me for some eggs. That should be. Don't come over here. I'm about to bop you, bro. Move. Get away. Go. Go. You act like you ain't scared, but if I bop you, you're going to be scared. Now you trying to get rubbed. You trying to be cute now. All right, we got here. All right, here we go. Let me just take a bite of the silence real quick. We're gonna start. See if they can score. They got what they got? All three timeouts. I mean, so. Right on my snack.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
We pretty much got to keep the ball back.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. So Purdy and the Niners down by a field goal.
Inbounds, make them play them
Seconds to
times.
go. They
Well,
need
yeah, I'm gonna go right to look
3
at that.
points out of this as they come up first and 10.
I like the man 3D. I'm gonna get
Here's
Purdy.
Purdy. Got a man.
Or
That's
that works.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Throwing, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw is Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal
This is
for their
stupid.
third and final timeout.
So they don't get this shit in bounds. I just want them to catch in bounds. Fuck it.
We take a break. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Why'd they do that?
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that.
Why would they do that?
Run there that keeps them
Oh, they going for the win. That's why.
That's over the middle and caught by
They stupid. They was going for the win. They had a chance. They said, fuck that. They ain't going to do it. They was going for the win. I ain't know what they were doing. I'm like, why are they? No, they said the fuck overtime.
Come up with a touchdown on that
I'm
last
trying to
play,
play you
when
niggas
all they
overtime.
needed was the field goal to force
Tough game,
overtime.
bro.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did
They're
the
going
coach
for the
feel
win.
like, if they tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you.
That's a good game right there.
Stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
It's a quality team. He was eating us up, but we came through in the end with those 3 picks. Running back fumbled too many fucking times. Both of them. But we lost. I lost both my fumbles, I think. At least one of them. He recovered his. Again, might play another one. We hit the button for a second. I guess food. Okay, we'll get another one. 1, 2, 3. Thanks. Alright, I'm playing with the weaker team. I normally always choose the weaker team. I like to test myself. And if you're a great Madden player, you can play with any team. You know, most of the people suck. They can't play with one team, with this, and with that. Nah, this is real football. What I do. You ain't no fucking bullshit. This is a war of attrition. You're gonna have to be able to sit here and play games. Playing 20 and 30 minute game. It's gonna take you about an hour and a half. Hour.
And the New Orleans Saints coming up next.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years.
All my fake game is disappeared. Don't watch the stream. Only for the real games.
Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth.
For the real NFL people who like football, you know what I'm saying?
You can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies
And
and the
wait for 2060 to come out.
Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage.
Here we go.
Maybe 6 points too.
This food fire for. Did I show y'all the food?
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014 at a Fresno State, Derek Carr.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to give you a lot of games and a whole lot of numbers as a starter each and every season. He's just got a lightning quick release. I love watching him throw a football. He's not gotten a lot of chances at postseason moments. And time is not on his side.
Running back sent in motion. Back to the air, Carr. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill.
I forgot about him. I gotta watch out for him.
That can be a hopeless feeling
Taysom
when
Hill,
you
dude.
fire a curl route right into
That
zone
nigga a
coverage
football.
perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting,
He can do
that
everything.
pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's a give inside to Kamara. He gets forward next about 4 yards. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 38. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That's some bullshit.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Carr throwing on third. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'm making the food coming right now.
Working inside the red zone. Completes this one to Hill. And they're going to get this down to the floor before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The food was so good.
Kamara will not get past the line. He's held up.
I ain't focused right now. My fingers.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line in the deep.
And he'll score.
See, that's the only guy I'm worried about. Even if he covers it.
The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Drake entered the league as a top 5 pick because he checks a lot of boxes. Just the way you want him. Tall, athletic, great arm. 1 year at North Carolina, put on an absolute show. And yeah, second year as a starter took a little bit of a beating and some question whether or not he was still a top 5 pick. The ability, there's no question there. It is now the consistency in taking care of the football that will be a big part of Drake's career.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down. May now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Berringer to do the honors. Jukes one defender. Another awesome move. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. This one's taken in by Hill. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. His charge toward the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Bullet type.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the
Worked
stat
out.
sheet, but
Think
if you
that
see
fool
a
got me
bigger play
sleeping.
on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Got me
Bigger gap in
sleeping.
the future.
No one open, so he chucks
Thanks,
this
it's
to another
right about-
carry.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up on 1st quarter. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will hit the goal line and then go
All right,
into
we'll
the end
resume.
zone for a touchback.
See you next time. Thank y'all for watching. Damn, he already got 87 yards. Shit. He already got 87 yards, goddamn. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, okay? I'm trying to be the most famous Madden player out here that played the real way, 15-minute quarters. Ain't nobody trying to come see me in real life. If you want to come play me in real life, let's do it. Let's get it set up. I'm trying to do a live stream, play somebody in real life, 15-minute quarters, and demoralize somebody. I want somebody to go home feeling so sad about their Madden skills that they just, never play the game again. A lot of people suck in real life, so I'm trying to test their real life skills. You can't quit in real life either, because if you quit, that means you got to actually get up and leave. And then everybody got to watch you leave. That's going to be great. All right, y'all talking shit. Stay blessed. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Deuces.